Good morning. Welcome to Optimal Frequency. I'm Grant. I speak to spirits here at my house using sources of white noise. I then filter out that white noise using an artificial intelligence called KRISP, and that leaves behind the spirit responses. If you watch this channel, you know that I do a series of videos on mysteries, and I just pull up a mystery randomly suggested by my viewers. I have it all saved in a book, and then I do a little research on it. Not very much, just enough to get the gist of the story. And then I go to the sink and I do a session and I ask the spirits about that topic. So I want to do another mystery today. I have randomly rolled up from my book Project Bluebook, which again, this was totally random. Somebody suggested to me as we were having a conversation on Reddit about staying current, and you know, the hot topic right now is UFOs and the disclosure of UFOs, and maybe you should do a video on that. And I'm like, yeah. And this person also said they liked the mystery video, so I said, well, I'll do a new mystery video today. Random? I don't know. Did the spirits change that number generator? Who knows? Topic of the day, Project Bluebook. I know this is going to be a huge category. I'm just going to take a very small peek into it from the Wikipedia, hit the main highlights of it. There's probably a lot more current stuff on UFOs that we need to discuss and ask questions about. But let's go back to the 50s when this all started and see what the spirits have to say about that. Stay tuned. Got to get the trusty sugar bowl. Haven't used that in a while. Okay, let's try and get this chunky. Thank you, spirits, for joining me. I hope this is set up properly and running properly. You never know until you're done shooting and you analyze it. So I have done my prayers and I've asked that you come through and discuss with me today Project Bluebook. We're talking aliens, UFOs, U.S. Air Force. Hopefully you have some knowledgeable spirits that want to discuss that with me. I have two full pages of questions. And I mean, I'm not even going to scratch the surface of this topic in a 12-minute video, so I'll do the best I can. Let's get started. Project Bluebook was the code name for the systematic study of unidentified flying objects by the United States Air Force from March of 1952 to its termination on December 17, 1969. The project, headquartered at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Ohio, was initially directed by Captain Edward J. Ruppel and followed projects of a similar nature such as Project Sign, established in 1947, and Project GRUDGE in 1948. Project Bluebook had two goals, namely to determine if the UFOs were a threat to national security and to scientifically analyze UFO-related data. By the time Project Bluebook ended, it had collected 12,618 UFO reports and concluded that most of them were misidentification of natural phenomenon, such as clouds, stars, etc., or conventional aircraft. According to the National Reconnaissance Office, a number of the reports could be explained by flights of the formerly secret reconnaissance planes U-2 and A-12. 701 reports were classified as unexplained even after stringent analysis.
Do aliens exist? I'm talking species that live on another planet, travel in little vehicles, and come here to visit us. Do they come here and visit us in their spaceships? Is our government aware of the existence of these aliens? Do alien societies pose a threat to human existence here on Earth? Can we trust anything that the government supplies to us on this topic of UFOs and aliens?
Public USAF UFO studies were first initiated under Project Sign at the end of 1947, following many widely publicized UFO reports. Project Sign was initiated specifically at the request of General Nathan Twining, Chief of the Air Force Materiel Command at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Wright-Patterson was also to be the home of Project Sign and all subsequent official USAF public investigations. Project Sign was officially inconclusive regarding the cause of the sightings. However, according to the U.S. Air Force Captain Edward J. Ruppel, the Sign's initial intelligence estimate, written in the late summer of 1948, concluded that the flying saucers were real craft, were not made by either the Soviet Union or the United States, and were likely extraterrestrial in origin. This was subsequently rejected by General Hoyt Vandenberg, USAF Chief of Staff, citing a lack of physical proof. Vandenberg subsequently dismantled Project Sign. Project Sign was succeeded at the end of 1948 by Project GRUDGE, which was criticized as having a debunking mandate. Ruppelt referred to the era of Project GRUDGE as the dark ages of early USAF UFO investigation. GRUDGE concluded that all UFOs were natural phenomenon or other misinterpretations, although it also stated that 23% of the reports could not be explained.
Project Sign must have been initiated by the U.S. Air Force because they themselves were seeing UFOs. Is that true? When Project Sign was shut down and debunked by Project GRUDGE, was that a government cover-up? Has the U.S. government ever killed a civilian to cover up the existence of aliens? If yes, how many civilians were killed for this reason over the years? Does the U.S. government have within its base or bases, do they have recovered unidentified flying objects?
following is the United States Air Force's official statement regarding UFOs as noted in USAF Fact Sheet 95-03. From 1947 to 1969, the Air Force did investigate unidentified flying objects under Project Bluebook. Of a total of 12,618 sightings reported to Project Bluebook, 701 remain unidentified. As a result of these investigations, studies, and experiences gained from investigating UFO reports since 1948, the conclusions of Project Bluebook were: number 1, no UFO reported, investigated, and evaluated by Air Force has ever given any indication of threat to our national security. Number 2, there has been no evidence submitted to or discovered by the Air Force that sightings categorized as unidentified represent technological developments or principles beyond the range of present-day scientific knowledge. Number 3, there has been no evidence indicating the sightings categorized as unidentified are extraterrestrial vehicles.
Are the findings stated in the USAF Fact Sheet 95-03 released by the U.S. Air Force all bullshit? Were there, in fact, ever any indications that a UFO might indeed pose a threat to national security? Was there not, in fact, numerous sightings of UFOs with the ability to outmaneuver the U.S. Air Force planes, suggesting an advanced technology in use not known by the U.S. Air Force? How does one trust a government body that continually lies to them? Do aliens abduct human beings? All right, thank you very much for helping us out on this topic. Love, peace, joy, and adventure to all of you. We'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for helping out. God bless.
Yeah.